and welcome to the fourth episode of the Impress podcast series. I'm Panagiotis Dalagiannis, Communications Manager at Reframe Food and Impress, an EU-funded project focused on developing innovative, knowledge-intensive products derived from low trophic species and processing wastewaters. In today's episode, I'm joined by Maria Alvarez from NeoAlgae, and together we are going to explore how microalgae are used to create sustainable ingredients for food, agriculture, and vegan seafood. Maria, welcome to the podcast. It's great to have you here.
Hello everyone, and thanks for this opportunity. I'm really happy to have the chance to be here with all of you and sharing about the Impress project and all about microalgae world.
So, Maria, could you start by introducing NeoAlgae and its role within the Impress project?
Yes, of course. So NeoAlgae is a biotechnology SME specialized in microalgae cultivation. We develop and manufacture microalgae-based ingredients and other natural bioactive compounds for the cosmetic, nutraceutical, food, feed, and agriculture industries. Our mission is clear: turn science into applied innovation. We aim to bring biotechnology closer to industry by creating sustainable solutions and ingredients that promote health, well-being, and efficiency without compromising the balance of our planet. Within Impress, we contribute in different areas: microalgae cultivation, novel ingredient development, vegan fish-like products prototypes, and microalgae-based biostimulants for agriculture. Through these efforts, we demonstrate how microalgae can help shape a more sustainable future.
One of your tasks focuses on cultivating microalgae using processed water from shellfish farms. How does this process actually works, and why it is a promising example of circular innovation?
Well, we collect water from a local shellfish farm and uses it as one of the input streams for microalgae cultivation. Microalgae are microscopic photosynthesis organisms that need water, nutrients, and light to grow. This residual water provides organic matter that acts as a nutrient source for microalgae. And by using this wastewater stream in our cultivation process, we are not only supplying these essential nutrients, but also reducing waste and giving it a new purpose within a circular and sustainable system.
And how do you decide which microalgae strains are most suitable, and what makes particular species interesting?
We work with autotrophic microalgae, which carry out the photosynthesis using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide, and they release oxygen. In the company, we also consider water type, freshwater, marine, or brackish. But in the Impress project, we use marine residual water. So in this case, we choose marine or brackish species. For example, like spirulina, tetraselmis, or Phaedactylum tricornutum. And in the microalgae, each species has a unique composition and can accumulate specific bioactive compounds. For example, Phaedactylum tricornutum produces fucoxanthin, and Hematococcus pluvialis accumulates astaxanthin. And these compounds are powerful antioxidants and have diverse health-promoting properties.
Impress aims to scale production from laboratory to pilot level. What challenges do you face when scaling up?
There are several challenges when we are talking about scaling up microalgae cultivation, which can directly impact in productivity, both in terms of biomass or bioactive compounds. Scaling up means increasing the volume of the culture, as well as changing the type of cultivation system. In the lab, we usually work with flags or bottles, but at larger scales, we move to closed photobioreactors, like tubular or column system, or open system, for example, raceway. Laboratory conditions are easier to control, but as the volume increases, control becomes more limited and difficult. Lighting is one of the critical factors because during the scaling up, the surface to volume ratio decreases, making it harder to ensure the distribution of light across all the microalgae. Gas exchange also becomes more challenging. Supplying enough carbon dioxide at the same time that removing the oxygen to prevent photorespiration is more difficult in this larger system. Larger volumes also increase the risk of contamination and biological instability. Bacteria, fungi, protozoa, or competing algae can quickly invade the cultures, especially in open systems that are exposed to the environment. Temperature control is also harder because bigger systems absorb and retain more heat, and cooling them often consumes a lot of energy. Finally, cleaning large system can be also a major challenge. For example, the biofouling, that is the buildup of microorganisms on reactor surface, can reduce efficiency and affect the quality of the culture of the microalgae.
How actually do you overcome these challenges? Because I think that's the interesting part here.
Yes, here in NeoAlgae we use greenhouses to control temperature and light, and we monitor the culture's performance closely. And also we apply cleaning protocols to maintain high quality biomass consistently.
NeoAlgae is also exploring green technologies to extract valuable compounds. What kinds of ingredients are you developing and how are they used?
Well, we focus in two main applications. First, we are developing ingredients for food and nutritional supplements application. This typically involves combining different microalgae species, blending power microalgae with bioactive compounds. The result is ingredients with various health benefits, such as antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Second, we develop biostimulant ingredients for agriculture application. These ingredients help stimulate and optimization plant physiological processes, promoting growth and reducing the need for chemicals in the field.
And do these ingredients improve vegan seafood products as well?
Yes, microalgae proteins form fibrous network that mimic fish textures, provide omega-3 like EPA or DHA, and add umami flavor. We must remember that the omega-3 present in fish comes from microalgae. Fish cannot synthesize it. In short, we can say that algae-based ingredients are multifunctional. They improve mouthfeel, provide essential nutrients, and offer that marine flavor that enhance the authenticity of vegan seafoods. They act as both functional and nutritional enhancers.
When working with new biomass and ingredients, safety is essential, especially for food applications. How do you ensure your ingredients are safe for consumption?
Well, we have a quality department that oversees both of our microalgae cultivation and the ingredients we produce. We are certified to the FA's 22000 food safety standards, and we also conduct rigorous controls on raw materials. We have implemented a food safety management based on HACCP, that is Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points. All our processes, including also R&D projects and product development, follow standardized procedures that include record keeping and microbiological control analysis. Furthermore, we implement measures to ensure hygiene, food safety, allergen control, and traceability, among others. This systematic approach guarantees that all our products meet the highest safety and quality standards.
So now I would like to zoom out a little bit and see the bigger picture. How do you see algae-based innovations contributing to sustainability and resilience in aquaculture and food?
Algae-based innovation has enormous potential to transform the sustainability and resilience of aquaculture and food. Microalgae can help to reduce pressure on wild fisheries because they are an alternative feed. They can replace fish meal and fish oil in aquaculture diets, thus reducing reliance on marine resources and promoting more sustainable aquaculture. Regarding the direct human consumption, algae-based vegan seafood products also help reduce the demand for wild fish, thereby contribute to the protection of marine ecosystems. Microalgae have a very important characteristic that reduce the environmental footprint. For example, they can grow on non-arable land and in saline or brackish water, so they can avoid competition with terrestrial crop. They require far less fresh water than conventional livestock, and the microalgae photosynthesize quickly, so they can capture CO2 or carbon dioxide from industrial emissions or the atmosphere, which helps the offset the carbon footprint of aquaculture and food production. They can be cultivated using nutrient-rich wastewater stream, such as water from agriculture, aquaculture effluents, or food processing, and reducing water pollution and efficiently recycling the nutrients. And they integrate naturally into circular and integrated food system. For example, in integrated multi-trophic aquaculture, algae can absorb the excess of nutrients from fish or shrimp farms, reducing eutrophication and improving ecosystem balance. They can also grow on residual nutrients from food processing, transforming waste into high-value ingredients.
So they really help close nutrient cycles.
Yes, exactly. Microalgae provide sustainable nutrition, protect the ecosystem, and help create more resilient food system.
And finally, Maria, what excites you most about NeoAlga's work within Impress, and what outcomes do you hope to share by the end of the project?
The collaboration with different stakeholders, different companies or technological centers, I think is the most exciting part because it is a unique chance to learn, to cooperate, and create synergies. And this multidisciplinary nature of the team is especially productive, allowing different points of view to come together and generate positive outcomes. And we hope to develop knowledge and products with real commerce viability during the project and demonstrate how microalgae can be applied across industries.
Thank you so much, Maria, for sharing your insights and the inspiring work you and your team are doing. It's been a real pleasure having you on the podcast today. And thank you as well to our audience for tuning in. If you want to learn more about the Impress project, visit our website, sign up for our newsletter, and follow us on social media for regular updates. See you in the next episode.